Coalition for Nigeria movement, having dissected the issues raised and canvassed by the ICC, wishes to state that the position of the ICC is laced with mischief and an agenda well-intentioned to cause international embarrassment to the government of Nigeria by discrediting the noble gains recorded by the armed forces in Nigeria in the war against insurgency and terrorism in the country. The Coalition for Nigeria movement wishes to state in unequivocal terms that there is a high tendency Amnesty International has conscripted the ICC to discredit the efforts of the armed forces of Nigeria in the prosecution of the war against insurgency and terrorism in Nigeria. This is on the heels that whenever the armed forces are recording substantial gains in the war against insurgency and terrorism, the promoters and sympathizers of terrorists and insurgent groups in Nigeria will do all within their means to distract the armed forces by making unsubstantiated allegations in the public space. It must also be stated that Amnesty International is one of such organizations that has been notoriously involved in this enterprise. We are therefore constrained to believe that since the activities of Amnesty International has been exposed the use of proxies to continue their nefarious activities is responsible for the recent enterprise of the ICC on behalf of Amnesty International. The Coalition for Nigeria movement is convinced beyond a reasonable doubt that the position of the ICC with regards to the operations of the armed forces of Nigeria is indeed the voice of Jacob and the hand of Israel. This much Nigerians must come to terms with, in the sense that the conspiracy to prolong the war against terrorism and insurgency has reached an alarming stage with the conscription of the ICC at a time when substantial gains are being recorded in the war against insurgency and terrorism. It is our considered opinion that Nigerians must understand there is a need for collective action in defeating insurgency and terrorism in Nigeria. The armed forces, aside from engaging the insurgents and terrorists in the trenches, are also dealing with a well-orchestrated slander campaign enforced by Amnesty International and most recently the International Criminal Court. The Coalition for Nigeria movement is using this medium to sound a note of warning to those vested interests that are keen on prolonging the war against insurgency and terrorism in Nigeria to desist from their nefarious ways, as the armed forces of Nigeria have the full support of Nigerians.